We live in an industrialized world, which means a lot of the components are made outside of the United States, which means most of them will be seen as illegal. But there is a provision that would allow some of these routers to continue to be sold. One option is to beg for a temporary exemption, which would allow companies to continue selling new routers, but it would be temporary, which means it's not really a solution. The other option available, which is the real reason they're doing this, is if a company promises to start making the manufacturing within the United States, then they can continue selling their routers. But that's not really an option either. Because setting up the facilities, getting the staff, and getting the resources needed to make these products doesn't happen overnight. It can take years for this to be established. Now, routers that are currently approved are still approved and you can still buy them, but they're not allowed to bring in new ones. And the current ones can only have updates for a certain amount of time before they're not allowed either. In other words, they're saying that it's about security. So in order to keep you safe, you can't update your routers with new security measures.
Yeah, they're coming for that shit now too.
Use the old routers that are less secure than the new ones. Companies like TP-Link say they're going to fight back, so this may only be temporary. But for my American friends, you need to be prepared because the prices are going to keep going up thanks to